A&E has a brand new series called Lie Detector, Truth or Deception. Today I have former FBI agent and polygraph examiner George Olivo. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Thanks for having me.
Tell us a little bit, first of all, about the series Lie Detector, Truth or Deception.
Sure. Production team went out looking for serious crimes, high stakes investigations. Basically, it boils down to all these cases in this first series are homicides. And even though they're closed cases, James, they still garner or still capture a lot of public interest because at the center of every single episode of every case, there's an individual still under a cloud of suspicion that wants to clear their name.
Speaking of individuals, tell us about the 2 hour premiere.
Sure. The 2 hour premiere was filmed on location in Salt Lake City, and I met with Shannon Price, the ex-wife of deceased Gary Coleman. So we met and we talked about the issue of his fatal fall, and that was the main issue of her test.
And she actually took the polygraph test?
She did. She did. So every individual that comes forward is volunteers and asks to take the polygraph exam. They want to clear their name. They're still under public scrutiny, and so it's got to be voluntary or it's not legitimate.
Yeah, I agree with you. So tell us about some of the other episodes that are coming up. I think there's what, 7 episode series?
Sure, just a couple that come to mind. There's Matthew Moore, who went on trial for the death of his wife. They say that he staged it and made it look like a suicide. He was acquitted in 2022. Questions are still surrounding that. Then there's Edward Yates. He spent 20 years in prison, got out on parole for the murder of his next door neighbor, a crime that he never admitted to, a crime that he says he didn't commit. Then there's Jesse Holton. He's a young man currently serving in our U.S. military. Police suspect him, but he was never charged with killing both of his parents when he was 16 years old. So those are just some of the cases where these individuals, again, are seeking third-party validation. They want to clear their name because, again, the suspicion has never left their world.
Yeah. George, I want to ask this question, but of course you're going to tell me watch the series. But was there was there
Okay, I'll try to help you out.
Yeah, okay. So during any time of these sitting down with these individuals, was there a situation where whoops, they were lying?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, not everybody passes the polygraph exam. Yeah.
We got to watch the series, right?
You got to watch to see, because it raises an interesting side question. Why would someone agree to take a polygraph exam if they know in their own heart that they're not telling the truth? If you know you have something to hide, why would you say, "Sure, I'll take a polygraph exam"? That's a valid question, right? And
Right,
when someone fails the exam, that's usually their first argument. Well, why would I take it if I
right,
if I thought
right,
I was hiding something and they try to argue that they're not hiding anything, right? That
right.
sounds pretty good, right? So there's a study done by the FBI actually years ago that 75% of people who are guilty, this is just the guilty people, 75% of them will agree to take the polygraph exam.
They must be out of their minds. What's
Here's the thing. Here I have a theory if you care to hear it.
I would.
Okay, so um, every individual wants to be free, right? It's in our DNA. Every living creature wants to be free. If you doubt that, just grab a critter by the tail and see how they struggle to get free, right? And so that's why I think some convicts try to escape from prison. They want to be free. They want what's on the other side. They want to be free. And any individual under public scrutiny, intense scrutiny, will tell you, and you'll hear it on this series, I feel trapped. I'm not free. I'm walking around, but I'm not free. I'm trapped. And so I think the idea of trying to beat a polygraph exam is that desperate attempt to break out of that prison. They want what's on the other side. They want to be free, free from judgment, free from scrutiny. and so on. And so some people will take that chance and they'll think to themselves, hey, if I fail this thing, I'm no better off because people are already suspecting me anyway. And I'll just continue to deny it. Or hopefully, in some cases, they'll, you know, come clean and say, okay, here's why I failed the test.
You know, you said freedom, free from scrutiny and free from judgment. You know what? Even if you're free, we all get the same thing no matter what. So
Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that's
we're not,
right.
we're not always free at the time. I've been speaking with
That's right.
former FBI agent and polygraph examiner George Olivo. One last question. How many years were you an FBI agent?
So I went in the FBI in 1998. So I spent what is that, 22 years in the FBI. First 14 special agent investigators, and then after 14 years, I went to polygraph school. So when I retired in 2020, I was the senior polygraph examiner for FBI Los Angeles.
Wow. Congratulations to you. And thank you for your
Thank you.
service. We appreciate it very much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And we're going to make sure to watch A&E's new series, Lie Detector, Truth or Deception. Look at me now, George. Am I actually going to watch it or am I deceiving you?
Yeah, I think you'll be tuning in.
There you go. George, thanks again for joining us on Morning Blend.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.